This is cinematic mode in iPhone 13. And well, I couldn't afford real people as extras, so I went for sheep. Say something, you're on YouTube. Cinematic mode on the iPhone 13 series of phones allows you to create videos with beautiful cinematic depth by keeping the focal point of your video in focus while creating a blurred background or foreground. And you can easily change the focal point of your video whilst recording or even during editing after you've recorded your footage. So let's get started. So let's start recording in cinematic mode. And now I want to focus on the red mug. So to do that, let's tap on the screen where the red mug is. And you'll see a yellow square. Now we need to tap again to set the AF tracking lock, otherwise it can lose the focus, and I want the focus to stay on the red mug and not switch to anything else while I'm recording. But now if I want to switch the focus to the green mug, now I need to tap on the green mug, and then there's a yellow square, and then tap again to set the AF tracking lock, and now the focus of the video is on the green mug. So this is very useful if you want to do a cinematic type movie where you want to switch the focus onto different people or different objects like these mugs. And there you go. But the other really useful thing about cinematic mode is you don't have to be switching focus while you're filming. You can do all of this after you've recorded the footage in edit mode, and I'll show you how to do that now. So this is how to edit the cinematic movie and change the focus after taking the video. So let's tap on the video that we took and then tap on edit. And now we're in edit mode, and we can see that there's a yellow square on my face, which is where the focal point is on the video. So I want to change that throughout the course of the video when I look at the sheep. So let's scroll along the timeline, move this white marker and move along the timeline. And now when I'm looking at the sheep, I want to change the focus onto the sheep now. So let's tap on the sheep. And there you can see that there's a yellow square over the sheep. And let's tap again to set the AF tracking lock so that as the sheep moves, the focus stays on the sheep. So now let's continue along the timeline of the video. And actually my face has already moved back, so let's time it right. So just as you may have to release your finger or thumb off the white marker just to get the whole video in. There. And as soon as I look at the camera, I now want the focus to switch back to me. So let's tap on this white square on my face to change the focus, and tap again to set the AF tracking lock. And now let's move further along the video timeline, because I'm sure I'll look at the sheep again for a second time. There you go. And so, hang on, let's just move it a little bit further over. That's it. Now tap on the sheep. And you might notice that sometimes it doesn't keep the focus until the end of the video. There's only a few seconds of that yellow line. It's only got a few seconds worth. So it's worth tapping on this yellow square again. So now you'll see that the focus keeps on the sheep to the end of the video, because you might want that. And it also sets the AF tracking lock as well. So now let's scroll further along the video until I look at the camera again. Okay, you may have to lift your finger a few times. There you go. And now I'm looking at the camera. Now let's tap back on the white square on my face and tap again to set, tap again to set the AF tracking lock. And that's it. Also, there is a feature where you can change the depth of the focus as well, and that's by tapping on this icon here, f4.5 at the moment. So if I tap on that, you've now got the feature here to change the background depth. So the background, I don't know if you can see that, but it changes the focus so the background can be less blurry and more clear, depending on the difference that you want. So if you scroll it all the way down, the background becomes clearer, and if I scroll it up, it becomes more blurred. So you can choose how you want it if you want to finally adjust the video, but I'm just going to leave it on the default setting in the middle like that. And then after you're happy with the video, just tap done. I can just quickly play you and show you a short clip of it. Well, I couldn't afford real people as extras, so I went for sheep. And there you can see the focus changes onto the sheep and then back to me. There you go. Cinematic video editing is really quite easy and very effective. But if you do have any questions, please leave them below. In the meantime, thanks a lot for watching, and please subscribe for a lot more help guides and tech reviews to come.